Every year, global consumption of croissants exceeds 10 billion, driving the production scale to expand. So, how are puff pastry croissants made? Explore one of the world's largest croissant factories and discover the secrets of this beloved pastry. Factory in southeastern France employs 316 people. They produce over 500 million croissants annually, working around the clock at 18,000 per hour. The factory spans 22,000 square meters. It makes croissants and 7 other pastry types. The 6 croissant packaging is especially favored among these products. The production starts with 10-kilogram blocks of butter. The butter-making process begins with a tanker truck delivering 30,000 liters of fresh milk. Upon arrival, the milk is rigorously tested in a lab for color and aroma consistency. Unloaded into equipment via vacuum pipes. Raw milk is separated by a centrifuge, which spins it to create cream and skim milk from the fat and liquid. Butter is made from cream, which has around 38% fat. Some cream will create low-fat milk, resulting in a thinner product due to reduced fat. The separator runs at 100 RPM, collecting cream in the center and pushing skim milk to the outer edges. Fresh cream is transported in tankers to the butter production factory. Around 25 to 30 tankers come daily. The cream is heated to 92 degrees Celsius to pasteurize and eliminate harmful bacteria. The cream is stored in a large tank with a mixer that ensures uniformity. The butter's texture must stay consistent, but seasonal cow diets change the cream's fat composition. Cows eat fresh pasture in winter, leading to higher unsaturated fats. Butter becomes harder during summer. The factory employs a 2-stage maturation. The cream is heated to 15 to 20 degrees Celsius, then cooled slowly to 9 degrees in a 150-ton tank. This process changes fat crystal structure. Consistent texture maintained annually. Workers assess the cream's quality after maturation by testing pH and taste. If too acidic, the batch is discarded. The cream is then sent to a mixer, where it is sanitized to remove harmful bacteria. After washing, 100 liters of cream are added to the mixer, filling half the space for air to escape. The mixer operates at 1,000 RPM and holds about 1 ton of cream. During mixing, fat particles in cream cluster together to create butter granules. Every 5 minutes, the operator pauses to adjust air release for optimal mixing. After 30 minutes of mixing, the fat molecules turn into butter granules. Whey exits from the bottom, used for cream cheese, while only butter granules remain. Workers add salt and fermentation bacteria to transform lactose into lactic acid and aromas. The butter has a mild tang and milky taste. Air added during mixing should be eliminated to avoid oxidation and metallic flavor. Workers seal the mixer to keep proper air pressure. They mix and transfer it to a vacuum chamber, removing air to create thick butter. Workers mix 30 kilograms of cream for shaping and packaging in the next step. The loaded butter is sent to the croissant factory's receiving area, enough to make 4 million croissants. Each pallet holds 10 kilos of concentrated high-fat butter. With a fat content of 99.8%, it boosts croissant flavor and extends shelf life to 29 days. Each batch of butter is inspected before factory entry to ensure proper storage temperature. Stored in 18 refrigerated rooms at 15 degrees C. High-quality, protein-rich flour provides croissant dough with ideal elasticity. Pure water moistens flour to create dough. Yeast activates fermentation, aiding dough expansion. Sugar boosts sweetness and yeast activity. Salt controls yeast to avoid excessive fermentation. All ingredients are mixed in an industrial mixer for 10 minutes to form dough, then promptly kneaded. The dough is moved to a machine with 16 rollers, where it's dusted with flour to prevent sticking and flattened into sheets. Next, the dough is left to ferment in a warm environment. Gas release is improved. The dough is gently flattened after resting to release gas. Wrap the butter and slice it into 0.5 centimeter pieces. Wrapped in the dough, The process is repeated after each wrap until the dough has 243 layers, then chilled to reharden the butter. The dough's elasticity is reduced, then it is sent to the final laminator for stretching to 3-5 millimeters. The dough is formed into a rectangle for cutting. A roller spreads the dough horizontally, and a triangular blade cuts it into triangles measuring 10 centimeters at the base and 20 centimeter high, creating a classic crescent shape. The robot separates and rotates the triangles, ensuring each one is carefully rolled from the base without tearing. 2 production machines can produce up to 50,000 croissants per hour. This results in top productivity. The croissants are placed in a steam fermentation chamber to activate the yeast with heat and humidity. Heating causes quick layer separation and fermentation. The fermentation chamber operates at 30 degrees C and 80% humidity to activate yeast for croissant expansion. At fermentation's end, a syrup is made from milk, protein, and water. Before baking at 200 degrees Celsius for 15 minutes, each croissant is sprayed with syrup, which activates the Maillard reaction, combining the syrup with the dough's sugars. Crispy golden croissants are produced. After baking, each croissant is visually checked for an even golden color, crispy shell, and soft interior. Once approved, the freshly baked croissants cool for about an hour before being gently moved to a spiral tower via soft rubber nozzles, ready for packaging. Quality inspectors in packaging discard misshaped croissants. 18,000 croissants are wrapped and sealed in thin plastic on the production line. Each week, more than 2 million pastries are shipped from the factory, ready to be enjoyed around the world. Thanks for watching. Remember to like, follow, and share this amazing content to help others discover it. See you next time.